the second time, by the way, the chairs in the front. When it says lotonu, the second time means we can't hurt somebody verbally. So it's not the same commandment, right? Now, what is hurting somebody verbally besides saying harsh words? It could be I tell somebody something that it might not even be embarrassed of it, but it hurts him. Imagine I walk over to somebody, you're such a nice guy, but I don't know about your father. He was thrown in jail once, right? Because I know what happened to a girl that the father was in jail. So then the people were going around and saying that, excuse me, because sorry, do I have to send somebody out, people? Please, we're on the same team. Anyway, so this is one thing. Well, let's say somebody just became religious, right? Now, eating pork in Jewish religion, is pretty bad. So it says, you're religious now, but do you remember we used to go have pork, That's one thing. Or let's say somebody that became a Jewish convert. Again, not that we promote it, but if somebody chooses to become a Jew. So you're telling me, no, you might be Jewish today, but come on. I remember what used to be a year ago. These are all things that hurts the people, emotionally. So the Torah, when it says twice, do not hurt. The first time it means financially, second time means verbally. This is where the question comes. What is worse? What's a bigger hurt? To hurt somebody financially, or if you hurt somebody with words? So I asked the guy in VIP school, so it says, Rabbi, it depends how much the money is. If it's $1 million, I'd rather get my $1 million, but it can hurt me as much as you want, verbally. I want to see your opinion. What do you guys think? Which one is worse? Go ahead.
I agree. I think it's financial.
So you're saying it depends. Really, there's no answer. Yeah, okay. If it ruins somebody's life, it's hurting him too. Then it's hurting his feelings too. Let's talk about it. You're not hurting his feelings, just financial. He's not homeless because of your case that is, emotionally hurt. Just money-wise, that's what I'm talking about. So which one is worse? No, or he's a billionaire, you just stole 1 million, big deal. So he has 1 million less than a billion. You know what I'm saying? It is a big deal, but not for him. So I'm saying in the case that it's plainly only financial hurt. So which one is worse? Verbally. Anybody has a reason why? You're absolutely right. Any reason why emotionally is worse? I didn't hit you, I didn't beat you up.
Because God's always going to take care of you financially, and tell someone that it's coming from your soul, it's coming from your.
So God doesn't take care of your soul?
Yeah, but
He should.
You're getting from your soul if you're going to go and be verbally rude to someone.
Okay, I mean you're touching it. You're definitely touching it. I think I know what you mean. So I'm going to say, tell me if that's what you meant or not. Anybody else, guys? Very smart, by the way. So let's go through what the Talmud says. Number one, you are all absolutely right. Hurting somebody emotionally is worse. Why? Because money is only your belonging. It's not you. It's not you. It's your property. But when I hurt somebody emotionally, I'm hurting you, not just your property. So it's more of a human being being hurt, not so much the property being hurt. That's reason number one. I think reason number two is what you said. Let's say if I hurt somebody financially, again, there's no emotional problems. If I pay back the money, that's it. It's taken care of. But if I hurt you emotionally, even if I'm going to ask you, please forgive me, I can't take the pain away. The pain is already there. They brought a story. There was a girl, I don't know if it's true or not, but it brings the point, that used to get very angry at the siblings. So the mother says, you know what? You get angry 15 times a day. Every time you get angry and you scream, I wanted to go and bang a nail into the fence in the backyard. Okay, why not? Let's do it. It's a pain in the neck. No, every time you get angry, go bang a nail. Come on. So then the next day, she only got angry 10 times. Next day, only 5 times. At the end, she never got angry. So then the mother says, let's do something else. Every time you want to get angry and you control your anger, let's go take 1 nail out. So after a couple of days, whatever, all the nails were out. So the mother says, what do you see in the fence? The girl said, I see a fence full of holes. So the mom said, every time you hurt somebody emotionally, you're causing a figurative hole. You call the pain a hole in the heart. So even though you stop doing it, but the pain is there. Very interesting, example for a young girl, for a young child that understands it. So that's a second reason why it's worse. Number one, because money is your property, not you. Number two, if you return the money, that's it. There's no more pain. But emotion, there's a big pain. The third reason, which is a scary one, when the Torah says don't hurt somebody financially, it doesn't say be afraid of your God. Just says don't hurt him financially. When I hurt somebody emotionally, the Torah says don't hurt him or her, but be afraid of your God. Why does suddenly God get involved in this? So the simple answer is because when I owe somebody money, I could go to court. There's a way to get the money out, right? Hopefully most judges are good. I'm sure they are. Yes,
Can I finish with your other thing you're gonna say?
go ahead.
So,
But if you make a mistake, you have to pay me $100. I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
but if you hurt someone emotionally, or that's what you're the point, you go to religious school, you go to school with God.
Yeah, exactly. Why? You're right. Because, well,
You have to do what's
you're right. But again, because I could take you to court if it's money problem. I bring my documents, I go to court. But what I'm going to tell the court, to court, this guy said a bad word to me. Nobody takes care of it. So who's going to come and actually take my case? It's going to be God. And if God gets involved, it's pretty serious. Put it this way. So God doesn't get involved directly because there is a court. That's the way He deals with it. That's only with money, not some if there is no money at all. So you see, guys, also hurting somebody is not just if you go outright and hurt him. Even if you hint it. I want to bring a very not an example that doesn't exist. You know, in this room, everybody gets 100, or you get A's or at least B pluses. So I'm going to use this room. This is M265. Imagine somebody got an F in the test, which nobody gets. You got a good teacher, they always pass. And even if they fail, you get a retest, so you give you the higher grade. So imagine a guy failed one time and I just passed by him. You know, you remember M265? I'm just saying it to remind him that he failed. I'm not saying anything, but I'm just hinting it to him. Even that's prohibited by the Torah. I wanted to remember that. I can't hint and so I'm just hinting. I didn't say anything, right? Or if somebody has a big nose, oh, his nose walked into the room before. You know? Oh, nobody has a big nose, thank God. So I could say that. Nobody has a big nose. Nobody has a big nose that walks in first. It doesn't make sense. Your foot comes in first. So that's why it shows things that really doesn't happen. So just guys, remember, hurting somebody emotionally is a lot worse. I hope it was a good thing. Especially guys, I just want to finish with one statement. You know, when God wanted to give us the Bible, He wasn't sure should He give His most precious thing to the Jewish people. He was looking for a merit. What did they do that they deserve the Bible? So it says when they came in front of Mount Sinai, the sanctity, the holiness of the place actually changed their attitude. They were not fighting anymore. Until then, there was fights. If there's fights, definitely you hurt each other verbally. When they learned to be united, to love each other, God says, okay, now you deserve the Bible. So no matter how religious a person is, if God forbid, he hurts other people, sorry. He doesn't deserve to receive the Torah. The first thing is we've got to love each other, no hurting words. Thank you.